So here's the thing. I wasn't gonna do a video about this or a stream, so I'm doing this now after certain things have been brought into light, and it makes me understand, and rightfully so, that this needs to be put out. And I do apologize if there is a bit of an echo. I'm in a different room in this house that I'm living in, so kind of testing the waters. And that's where I need to warn people now if there is. So that is a thing. Anyways, besides that, so this whole Tags vs Taiga drama. Okay. So if anybody wants to know my thoughts about this in general, I gave my thoughts over on Twitter. I'm gonna probably bring that up here to show you guys exactly what my thoughts were. Give me a quick second here. I'm gonna have to do this while we're live and figure out exactly how to do this. Give me a minute here. Yeah, Windows Capture. Sorry, I'm setting this all up and getting everything set up and ready. So I do apologize. That's not exactly what I wanted to show, but give me a minute here. I was looking at some of the stuff that people were responding when it came to a tweet in question. It's just, this entire scenario has been blown out of fucking proportions, and as someone who's down the middle with this but knows of Taiga's situation, it's where, yeah, I felt like it was my right to say something, but didn't want to out of respect. So that is, obviously, where I stand on this entire dilemma. But here's the thing. Taiga went live just a minute ago and is fully calling out TaigaVS about this whole scenario, which they have every right to, and I believe they should. Alright, so here is the thing I want to show real quick. Let me see if I can... Is there a way? Hold up. Can I go like... Okay, I gotta shrink myself. I just realized. Ugh. I'm learning as we go, people, okay? It's where I'm doing this live. I usually record this kind of stuff, and it's just... Yeah, it was a lot easier for me to do this while we're live. So... let's see here. There we go. Oh, that's probably because I have it the way I do. Let's see, did I fix it? Yeah, okay. So, here's the thing. When it comes to Taiga's whole situation, I'm going to give a little bit of background story so I don't have to go through the entirety of the VOD when it comes to it. Taiga was doing a charity live stream with some other VTubers at the time of TaigaVS fully going and teasing a doc about Taiga. Which, the thing is that they did this on social media, on Twitter. The thing is that when it comes to this whole scenario, it was where, in general, I guess I should say, Taiga was informed by someone, I forget the person's name offhand. They were the person kind of like running the event. And they said, would you like me to speak on your behalf? Taiga said, yeah. Well, the thing is that they ended up DMing TaigaVS, and TaigaVS did not respond at all. Like, they were trying to figure out what was going on, this whole situation. Apparently, someone was attacking them maliciously, say, oh, you're never going to be like this person, all this stuff. And immediately, they thought they were part of Taiga's community, which was no evidence shown whatsoever about that. There was no evidence shown that they were in Taiga's community. They referenced Taiga, so like that TaigaVS jumped and said, oh, they're part of your community. I'm like, I'm sorry, what? And this goes even further down the bottom of the barrel of being petty, because I went through the entirety of the doc when Taiga was going over it live. Well, via VOD, I should say. When this all happened, I was asleep. My ass went to sleep like early that night, but I checked it out the next day, and I gave my thoughts when it came to the VOD, and all that. So basically, Tags is Tags VS is literally having where they're having a mental breakdown because they're getting compared to Taiga because of the names and everything. Yeah, I'm not joking with that. And it got to the point, like I said, because they're getting attacked and getting compared to Taiga, they have it where they just 180 hate attack. And it's funny because as someone who also knows there's another Dylan Moore out there who plays Major League Baseball, you don't see me attacking them. I laugh at it because it's like I played baseball for my local city, so it's just like funny how that works out, you know? But the thing that really drives this home that makes me like question why this entire fucking scenario is a thing is just why. And Taiga today on stream ended up venting, and I'm glad that they did, honestly, because they've been holding on to so much baggage, honestly, and it's best to get it off your back than to keep it bottled up. And Taiga openly said that in today's stream that they think they just did it for notoriety, clout, the list goes on. But here's my thoughts about this whole scenario, okay? I want to give my take on this entirety, all right? So I said, sitting here watching the VOD right now and hearing Taiga go through the entirety of the doc makes me just facepalm. Literally, I mean that because the stuff that I brought up with the accusations and everything, that's just what Taiga was getting attacked for just makes me like, what the fuck were they thinking? From getting mistaken for one another to more than I believe Taiga is in the clear. Basically, like I said, they were getting compared to Taiga, saying, oh, I thought you were the femboy one, all that stuff. But the thing is, when it comes to it, I can see the similarities when it comes to names. But Taiga brought up a valid point. So Taiga has this tag for like they're 18 and plus stuff when it comes to it. The thing is that they have it where it's kind of like a parody of, a certain site that's for fans only. I can't say it because if I did, YouTube would take the stream and Thanos snap it out of existence. So, basically, they made it to where the tag was only tags. Not only tags, only tags. That's what it was. And the fact is that what made me look at this, it was like, okay, yeah, that's cool. It's a parody of, the one website that I cannot say because, again, YouTube will take this down. It was where the fact that the TaigaVS kind of almost hard copied Taiga when it came to that was like, that was a little sketchy. But the fact is that when it comes to it, like I said, Taiga mentions that. And then has it where, like I said, with the people getting it where they're going and attacking TaigaVS and Taiga is not even, like a part of that when it comes to it by all means. Taiga openly said on that stream via the VOD, if it was where they had known who it was, if they were in the community, they would remove them. The fact is that TaigaVS did not want to give it out. And that's the thing. They just automatically assumed. And it made me question it as well as much as it did Taiga. It's like, if you're going to have it where you accuse somebody, why aren't you giving evidence and showing they're a part of the community? That's my question on this whole entire scenario with that. But let's continue on with my analogy. I said, more I believe Taiga is in the clear and TaigaVS needs to apologize to them. Here's the thing. TaigaVS did try to reach out to Taiga when it came to all this and tried to say sorry. That after releasing the doc, deleting it, after literally before that, 3 hours on their live stream, I'm not joking, staying up till 3 a.m. to literally, hammer it down, say, oh, everything I said in this doc is true, this stuff is right, Taiga's wrong, like, I'm sorry, but why is it where you go from putting out this doc, hammering it down for 3 hours, only to delete it, and then quickly backpedal? Now here's my thing. I saw someone had it where they responded to this doc. And that's what made me really question a lot of this. But I'm going to show that here in a second because I want to give you guys my full analogy. Here's the thing. I said, I'd like to point out that I've never got to see this unfold last night. I tried to get see what all went down when I woke up after the seeing the doc and Taiga going over it. I'm just shaking my head in disbelief and asking why, because this didn't need to happen. And as I said, it didn't need to happen because the fact is that this was just out of the blue, random as hell. Taiga literally had it where they're innocent in this entire dilemma. And the fact is that TaigaVS is basically just doing this for notoriety, as I said. Taiga even said it on screen. They're trying to use that as a platform to push themselves up and get higher when it comes to like views and all that stuff, like Twitch, YouTube, you name it. The fact is that seeing it's where Taiga has basically just become a punching bag lately, it's not even right. Taiga has been innocent in this entire scenario, even other scenarios. It's so dumb to see how many people are jumping on the hate bandwagon for something that doesn't even make sense. But, as I mentioned, there's one little evidence I need to point out. Shout out to Anti here for screenshotting this before it got all deleted and everything. Notice that someone literally has it where they responded to TaigaVS doc. Yeah. In other words, ladies and gentlemen, one of Marina's friends. In other words, for those who don't know, she is a big ass hater of Taiga. Yeah, I can't make this up, but the thing is that this guy, okay, Sylvie, Spark, whatever he wants to call himself, is basically buddy with Marina. And the thing is that, the thing with it in general, as you see right here, he's basically tried to bash Taiga with this in general. And the fact is that, I can tell you this right now, that it's where the lies do not stop. Merida has literally tried to bash Taiga, basically blacklist him and everything, the whole 9 yards. And as someone who's seen Taiga's story, found out it firsthand, and seeing this, it hurt me seeing that Taiga's scenario is what it is. I wanted to help Taiga in any way possible that I could, because the fact is this. Taiga has been innocent, and it just keeps getting put down over and over again. Like I said, it's like basically beating a dead horse, if you will. The thing is Taiga's not dead, don't get me wrong. But it's like, why is it where everybody's going over and attacking them over and over again? It makes zero sense at all. This whole situation got blown out of proportion. I even said I wasn't going to do a video about this or stream. The fact is this. After I sat down and literally went to go get me some food, Taiga went live venting about this whole scenario. I even got into my food. It's literally sitting off of the corner of the camera over here. But the fact is this. I wanted to sit down, give my thoughts about this. All I'm going to say is this much. Taiga is innocent in this entire scenario. TaigaVS, you have a lot of fucking explaining to do. There's no sugarcoating this. I'm not going to be the guy to say, hey, this is just, a misproportionate, literally all that stuff. You literally backpedaled and then said sorry 12 hours later after you spent almost the entirety of a night on Twitch defending this dog. I don't care who you are. You literally went to badmouth someone, and as it was probably put more than likely, you have it where you got people whispering in your ears and you're gonna believe them over knowing someone you probably don't. The fact is this. You've had some not incidences, that's what I was gonna say, but, you've had some talks with Taiga, some interactions, if you will. It's where you're not probably, close, but you're probably close with others who are bad-mouthing Taiga, and they wanted you to do that because, you have it where you need to get better when it comes to views and all that stuff. No, here's the thing. You want honesty? Taiga's innocent. What you did was malice and malicious intent. And now you're backpedaling because you realize you've been called out by Taiga and had evidence and proof. Realizing your claims didn't back anything up you said. This is just sad. The fact is that you have to do this to get views or clicks, whatever. I really could not care why you did this, honestly. It's just, it's so dumb. Anybody who knows me, as I said, when I found out Taiga's scenario and his situation, I immediately jumped and I said, I want to help any way possible that I can. And seeing this, that it does not end, that Taiga is still getting harassed, Taiga is still getting bashed, falsely accused, it's so dumb. The fact that I have to sit down and make a video or live stream, I guess this now, but it will be posted later when it comes to the VOD, obviously, but just having it where this entire scenario is just, it's so stupid. To have it where someone like me, of all people, not even using my V2 model right now, sit down and go full depth detail into this and explaining that this entire scenario, this entire situation was absolute bullshit, did not need to be a thing, but yet, of course, it is out there now to the public. It's so dumb. I want to say firsthand, Taiga, you come across this any way, shape, or form. Love you. Keep doing what you're doing. Keep up the amazing streams. The fact is, I will be there until, the day I die, because you've been innocent in this entire scenario. The fact is TaigaVS, you come across this stream, I want to say this. Seek some help. Seek probably some better friends. Because obviously, if you're going to have it where you're going to take the time to make a fake-ass dog, and literally have it where you try to bash someone over it because of it, that's not even right. And to one, Sylvie and Marinus, I got two things for you. Because honestly, you guys just want to hate to hate. Well, that's kind of sad because you believe into these lies and all these accusations, and it's so fucking stupid.